It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago White Sox and their crosstown rivals to the north, the Chicago Cubs. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in? Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, they really need Melky to turn it around a bit. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
Ball line foul, as that'll get over the Cubs dugout. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Well, even though these 2 teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And Todd Frazier on deck will have a chance to bat this inning.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Todd Frazier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layup.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. The White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to the. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
And he's retired 1 away. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Wilson Contreras is doing. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But you look for something to ignite them, to pull it out of it, win a game, and just really, this is when you really have to think about one game at a time to pull you out of it.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here it comes, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Melky Cabrera. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-0 now. Matt Wieters waiting on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Baez has it on to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away. In is Jorge Soler. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. To short. Russell has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Michael Conforto.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting six.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. Swing and a liner, but foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Now that is some kind of power. That's a changeup on the first pitch. He got out in front and pulled it and hit a home run with it. Let's see if he can straighten something out in this at-bat.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field.
First baseman,
Adonis Garcia is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there. And it's 2-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate. It just kept running away.
And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 3-2 one more time. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. The pitcher, Carlos Rodon, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The batter, number 7.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up. Striding into the box, Jake Arrieta. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one.
Counts 1-0.
well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. John Jay is on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Way out in front.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Garcia in foul ground. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. In now is John Jay. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Soler, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting.
Striding in once
8.
again, number 8, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0 delivery. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. First offering on its way. Avisail Garcia is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. He's running towards second. Pitch it to cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Third baseman, Todd.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Left fielder number 53, Melky
Digging
Cabrera.
in for his second at bat, Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. This ball will be chopped foul. Hit to first. Rizzo was there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Leading off the Chicago fourth,
First pitch on its way.
44.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates.
Right
They just
fielder,
get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Michael Conforto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Rizzo is on his way home. A tag from Wieters, and he is out trying to score. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wilson Contreras. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Back up the middle. Beautiful diving stop to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Matt Wieters.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Wieters awaits the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. Touché, sir.
Center fielder number 12.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
In is Jorge Soler as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. There's Baez. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready for another chance. Adonis Garcia. He drew a walk his first time up. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hat.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. That misses 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. High pop up. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Javier Baez. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Popped high in the air. Garcia is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now, Jake Arrieta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
This is on the ground over to first. Garcia is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Center fielder.
In now is John Jay. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. The 1-2 pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded to the right, and he'll reach to knock this ball down. But he will not have a shot to get back to first in time, and I would suspect that'll go down as an infield single.
Number 8.
Digging in once again, number 8. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Here he comes on 2-0. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
A little 2-out rally going on right now. Back-to-back base hits, and now you run as a first and third. And let's see, maybe they'll try to steal a run here. And there's a lot of things that can still happen with 2 outs in the inning.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1-0 delivery. And that is through into center field. A base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Rizzo.
Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Soler is there, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Rodon. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out.
Shortstop.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. A hit in 2 tries so far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath.
And he will get there to make the running play, and ready once again, Michael Conforto. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cabrera's there. 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wilson Contreras is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he has a cut at that one but misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And he misses. Ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Joaquin Avila enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Javier Baez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. hard towards center. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, here's another multi-hit game. Here we are in May. He's over 300. I think he's going to have a good year and be able to keep this up throughout the rest of the summer. He's off to a great start.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Into the box now, Addison Russell, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands. It's strike one. No hits to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Riding in once again, Jake Arrieta. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wieters has a play, and that's the third out. Here's Todd Frazier now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
To 2-2 now. Now here it comes. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Again, he sends it out of play. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
On the ground up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Matt Wieters.
Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. 0-for-2 here to start the afternoon. Too low, 1-0. Wieters awaits the 1-0. Tapper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And this will be fouled away. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Nothing. Dan Jennings gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Dan Jennings.
Ready for another shot now. John Jay. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And here's a ball hit in the air. Anderson ranging into the outfield, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 8.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 8. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The 1-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Smoke toward third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. He's through first and hustling for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. In is Jorge Soler, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Jorge Soler.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Adonis Garcia.
Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Walter Quo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Anthony Swarzak is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Low for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Javier
The pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Digging in once again, Addison Russell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And there he goes towards second. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Now batting.
Number 20 will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. There is Cabrera as he takes this one in, and the inning is over. Pedro Strop comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in to try it again, Tim Anderson. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. 0-1, here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Bryant takes it in. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Number 10, second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the White Sox.
Ready for another chance? Avisail Garcia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Jake Arrieta with his 4th win this season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work.
Here now
Pedro
is our final
Strop
line score this
records the
afternoon.